Yahweh. First of all, I want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kadosh. And come on, we talk about the most great millstone. We talk to the spirit, peace, much love, and salutations to us from Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latin Americans, all the Jews, Israel, the Bible, I tell them, got to see. In 2022, it's the come on Yahushua.
First Kings said it not. Blessed be the Lord thy power, which delighted in thee, to set thee on the throne of Israel.
So this verse, she was speaking to Solomon. All right, go ahead.
Because the Lord loved Israel forever.
Hey, because the Most High loved Israel forever, man. You know, if people try to say Israel is people try to say the house of Israel is done away with, but they're not.
First Kings said it not. Blessed be the Lord thy power, which delighteth in thee, to set thee on the throne of Israel. Because the Lord loved Israel forever.
And because Yahushua has loved Israel forever, man. The Most High has had a forever love for the so-called Negro, Latin American, because we are the people of the book. We are his people, man. We are the chosen people of the Bible. So it's a forever love for us, man. It's a continuous love for the nation of Israel. All right? There's a continual love for so-called Negro, Latin American, inside of the Heavenly Father. So we're the Most High's people. We are his chosen people according to the Bible. So we have the Most High loves us forever. You know what the world say? They say what? Israel's done away with. That's why they saw Psalm 83. They say what? Let us make a greater thing. The all nations they combine against us. They try to cut us off of being a nation, and then Israel be no more in remembrance. They don't want us to know that they were Israelites. They don't want us to know the fact that we go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that we're that chosen seed line. They don't want us to know that. They want to keep us knowing that we're Negroes, Hispanics, wetbacks, tontos, whatever the hell they call us. They want us to fill these powers and bywords. We are the people of the Bible, man. Right?
This is Psalms chapter 83, verse 1.
God.
Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O the Most High. For lo, thy enemies make a torment. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulting against thy enemies.
So they take crafty counsel against us. The whole entire whole entire world, man. All these other different nations, they hate us, man. They're against us. They're against the people of the Lord. And it always, because when you read that in Ezra chapter 4 and Nehemiah 4, about how the time of trouble is going back, rebuilding the temple after we got let out of Babylonian captivity when the Persians let us out. And the nations, they were fucking with us when we were trying to rebuild back our temple. Because why? They hate us, man. The nations hate us because why? We had our blessings. We are blessed by the Most High. In fact, we said ourselves. She said what? Blessed be Israel, for the Most High love thee forever, man. So we have forever love by the Most High. You know? Go ahead.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Yeah, they said, come let us cut them off from being a nation. Go ahead.
That the name of Israel be no more in remembrance.
And that's why you know people, they don't even know who the Israelites even are. You know, and nobody knows who the Israelites are. People think them so-called Khazarians over the land of Israel today, but those aren't the people of the Lord. Those are imposters. But then they don't even know the rest. They can't even. They tell you that they're all Judah. Go ahead.
Oh shit! Hey, Slacky, right quick. The fake ass Jews, the Israelis, they had the court decision came in saying that the Nigerians are the Igbos. The court had to solidify them as Israelites, as the real Israelites. They said they said their people, those Africans are the actual Israelites. And that's the Khazarians said that by birth. You know, and how many Nigerians is here in America? TV fakes, you go Morgan Freeman, you know, some plethora of Jasons here that Judites, but they go back to Nigeria. A lot of them. It's a lot of them is Nigerian.
Yeah, Chris Tucker's also one too.
Right, so they had to say that the Nigerians is actually the Israelites.
Exactly.
Or the Bible.
Yeah, exactly. Because we are the people of the Lord. We are who we say we are. We're not lying. We are who we say we are, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment a proverb and a byword among all nations.
And we become a popular Bible. We become a popular Bible amongst all nations, you know? Like I said again, niggas, speaks, wetbacks, all these other different names they call us. Monkeys, puts monkeys, right? They call us all these types of names. Black, Afro-American, Negro, all these, like I said, all these different tribes and Bible we've been called here in America. But according to the scriptures, we are one of the tribes of Israel.
Right.
The so-called Negro beef from the tribe of Judah, and so forth, the Mexican beef from the tribe of Issachar. We have a nationality, and the Most High loves us forever. But the so-called white man, he don't want us to know that we're Israelites because he knows once we come back to our power, Yahweh Shai's gonna return. Right. So when Yahweh Shai comes back, we get our people, and that's why he saw that's why the elites they run. That's why you never see them. Right, being an Israelite is the hottest thing right now going on right now. But you never see the news and media covering us because why? They don't want to know that we're Israelites. They want to keep this secret hidden. That's why they say let's cut them off and be a nation, and the name of Israel shall be known in remembrance. Go ahead.
Among all nations, whither Yahweh shall lead you.
No, go ahead.
Thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and shall gather but little in. This is Psalms 83 verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And where we taught that here in America, right? Here in America, we have been taught that we are not the people of the Lord. We were taught that we go back to a lot of times in the church they tell you that you're Hamitic. You go back to the
This is Psalm chapter 75 and 6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but Yahweh is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
Yeah, and we got put down. You know, we read about King David, the mighty man, King Solomon, but Joshua, Gideon and 300. You know what I'm saying? You read about all these different great men, and we rule, and also you have what East Rome, the Holy Roman Empire, which were Jakes, Israelites, man, and we rule Rome for a certain period of time.
Because Jake always had yeah, but then it's like you righteous, you know what I'm saying? But we always got a zeal, but not according to knowledge.
Okay,
Right? Jake always had a zeal for this thing, but not always according to knowledge. That's where they get that Catholic, that Holy Roman shit from.
And all that comes from Jake, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because who's the spiritual people?
We are. Exactly. We're the form of all things. You know.
That's right.
See, that's talking about Yahweh Shai, but also
chiefly Yahweh Shai.
Speaks about us too. We can, you can just get a double fold.
When it goes down to us.
Well, what's that?
This is verse 5. This is Psalms 83 verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against
us. So they have consented one consent. They are confederate against us because see, this whole entire world is against the Israelites. They're against so-called Negro Latino America. They're against us, man. They want to see us. They want to see us down. They don't want to see us ruling. They don't want to see us in power. Go ahead.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Edom being so-called white man. Go ahead.
And the Ishmaelites.
Ishmaelites being the Arabics. Go ahead.
Of Lod and the heresies. The Bel and
Ammon being the Chinese and Japanese. Amalek being the so-called what they call Israelis nowadays. Go ahead.
The
Philistines, right? Going back, being the so what they call the so-called Africans, was there the Canaanites. All right. Go ahead.
With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot.
They help the children of Lot. Which the children of Lot go back to what? And like I said again, Ammon and Moab, the Japanese and the Chinese. Go ahead.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as the Sisera, as to the Javan, at the brook of Kison, which perished at his birth. They became as dung for the earth.
That's it. So, hey man, all these other nations, we want to put them down. This is why they have been confederate against us. And they are. All this, like I said, the whole entire world is against just Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, the Americans. They hate us. Then like I said again, they don't want to see us rule. They don't want to see us, they don't want to see Jake's money on the dollar.
Hey, because what happens? If we in rulership, then they ain't slaves, they in servitude.
They go right back to how David was.
Right.
Go right back to how Simon was, you know?
Hey, let me get you here. I'll tell you this song. This is Psalm 75 and 8. For in the hand of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poured out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall bring them out.
All the dregs, all the...
This is Psalm 75 and 8. For in the hand of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poured out the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall read them out and drink them.
In that cup of slavery. Because all these nations do have to go into captivity. And it being wicked, being Esau, Edom, Malachi the first chapter, they're being the border of wickedness. So that's with the so-called white man do have to go in captivity. But also these other nations as well. All these nations are going to have to go under slavery in our kingdom and serve us and to us. They literally cut us off of being a nation. They told us lies. And they told the world black. They just all this other bullshit we were taught in the school system. We are indoctrinated in the fucking when you first go to kindergarten. So you turn on TV, everything what you call is white. Everything is what you call white. You see Esau everywhere. Right in the movies, the superhero movies, all the superheroes are white. Superman, the animes, you want brothers watch Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, they're all painted as Edomites, right? All your the Messiah, right? The Messiah and the 12, they're all Edomites. And you got the old movies with the Ten Commandments. Moses white, the Egyptians are white. Everybody motherfuckers white. But how is this possible when a so-called white man he's a base man? And we can see it's a so-called white man is a base man. He's a fucking fool, man. He's a complete idiot. This man, and the Most High gave this man power, right? This who the Most High gave power over the earth. Like, come on, bro. A complete fucking base head. Go ahead, what you got?
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious Jews, said Yahweh, and take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with they cover, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that want to go down into Egypt.
Yeah, that's just so wrong. Read from verse 1.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
And that's about Jake, but also Esau. They come in the spirit of what? Deception. They don't come in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. They take a counsel, but not of the Lord. If you're not taking counsel, you're taking the counsel of Satan. And that's what these reptiles, these gangs, new parts, they do. They are set together, and they are all competitive against us, want to see us on a low level. That's why they have Jake. Look what's going on the earth right now. And no one in America is talking about what's going on in other countries. Because why? They want to keep you niggas asleep. That's why they tell Jake, go ahead, it's alright to smoke weed, get high. Right? They promote that shit for Jake. They promote homosexuality for Jake. To keep you niggas in what? To keep you in sin. So the more people sin, the more the Most High ain't gonna deal with us. But no, there's a remnant. There's a remnant of the house of Israel that's not going to bow knee to Baal. It's just not scripture say that there's 7,000 men that are not bowed knee to Baal, man. And that's speaking about what the elect, the prophets of the Lord, the ones that are true, that are showing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, with truth and sincerity. But for the rest of our people, they're going to be destroyed.
That's right.
Go ahead.
That they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yeah, because America's, but we're living in a time now when America's going down. See, Babylon the Great is falling. So for all people that want to go to Egypt for help, Esau for help, well, you're not going to get it. It's going to be a shame because he can't help you. He's not going to be able to suffice you with food, bringing no more. Because why? He's going down himself. He can't help you niggas no more. Right? You niggas can't get off for some white men no more. See, the Most High is taking them down. The Lord is taking them down with these red scriptures. The Most High set up one up and put up down another. Let me get that real quick, Mr. Rock. Because scriptures what? Esau is getting moved out of the power structure. Because we're waking up. Hey, Ezekiel 37 chapter. Right, the dry bones. Hey, we're being woken up through the spirit. Hey, Jake, you look everywhere you go. Jake talk about Shalom, hey, Kwame Yasha Allah. You know, we're the Israelites. Everywhere you go, because why? We know it, because why? The spirit of Ezekiel 37, the scriptures coming to pass. We're waking up to who we are. You got that good next to right there? Yeah, get to them.
Sirach 10 and 1. And wise judge will instruct his people.
Yep.
And the government of a further man is well ordered.
Yep.
As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers.
Yep.
And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
And that's who rule the world right now. He's also a white man. So he's the judge of the earth. He's the power of the earth. And you see how the people are. So if the ruler's a base man, then also his people are base.
Right.
And we became a base by being here. Because Jake became a low level. Jake became what you read in Ezekiel 17 chapter, a low statue, a low branch. Low level in mindset. You see, look at Jake's mindset. Jake is not worried about leaving America. Jake is too busy trying to get money, trying to get all the different, trying to accumulate riches on this side when this is about to go down. America's about to be destroyed. Other people too busy partying, taking pictures, right? All into things of this world. Because why? Esau's painted hell as heaven, man. But not knowing that this is about to be destroyed.
As an unwise king destroyed his people.
Yeah, an unwise king destroys his people. Look what Esau does. Esau polluted the fucking water. He pollutes the air.
No. Hey, who's that Roman emperor who burned Rome down? He killed his people and shit. Start with Nasar or Nicene. It was a Roman emperor who burned down Rome and blamed it on Jake.
Yeah, I know.
I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah,
I'll bring it back. But that's like you said. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do to his people, man. You know?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, wait, reread that part of the scripture.
Sirach 10 and 3. An unwise king destroyed his people.
Unwise king destroyed his people, man. What is his name? Nasir? I can't get his name right now. Nero. There you go. Nero. Man, yeah. You know what I'm saying? He burnt fucking Rome down, man. Fucking killed his people, blamed it on Jake, man.
Yeah, Nero. Yeah.
You know? Because he wanted to have a war with us.
Yeah.
So in order to do it, he burnt down and blamed it on the Jakes, man.
Yeah.
You know? And Jake didn't do it. You know, but it was him. He was an unwise king. You know?
It isn't. There's other examples also. Look at America nowadays.
Well, yeah.
Look at the Rothschilds elites.
Yeah.
They had their people such in a bad state. They don't give a fuck, man.
They repeat the same
They
shit.
repeat the same things.
Look what they're doing now with Ukraine and shit, man. All this shit. Look at the glass prices over here now.
Hey.
Look at the World Trade Center. Right, what they did. You know, that's an unwise king. He destroyed his own shit.
Yeah, because even the fact, you look at what they call it, the C-19. Look what they did with that.
Killing his own people.
Killed his own people. So he's an unwise king.
Unwise king.
You know, he destroyed his own people. He'll kill his own people to keep them alive.
Right. Just to keep them alive.
Revelation chapter 8, verse 10. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a flame. And it fell upon the third part of the rivers and upon the fountains of waters.
Hey, Slocky, right quick. Hey, who voted to help Ukraine? Who got a phone call to vote on if you want to help Ukraine? Nobody. But you know what? But this devil, he said that Americans is all for the war of Ukraine. Americans all for taking the pain at the pump to help Ukraine. I didn't vote for that shit. I didn't see no vote. I didn't get no phone calls coming asking, saying, hey, do y'all feel comfortable with helping Ukraine? But yet they put it on us though. They put it on the news that Americans are weak. Well, nigga, I ain't with that bullshit. Fuck Ukraine, man. You know what I'm saying? Ukraine ain't come today. Hey, what the fuck Ukraine had to do when we was going to captivity? Hell, they wasn't even in there that time party anyway. You know what I'm saying? So fuck that shit, man. They ain't supposed to be in that country no way.
They're not people no way.
They're supposed to go back up to the caves of Caucasus Mountains, Georgia and Russia, man. Right? Hey, they're very close to the fucking to the Caucasus Mountains, to the what they call them? Fuck, I'm getting these names rolling out my mind. The Neanderthal, man. Yeah. They're hella close to the Neanderthal gene, man. Cause they're still over there up in that area, man. It came down right up out of Georgia and Russia, man. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck they got to do with us? Hey, if you see it on it was a Jake, I'm gonna do a video on it. I forgot to do that video. I'll probably do it later. But there was a video on it about a Jake. These Jakes over, I think they was from Nigeria. And they was like, my man was like, he was like, why we gotta fight for Ukraine?
Oh yeah. That was on.
Yeah.
That was on IG.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why we gotta fight for Ukraine, man? You know, we not Ukrainians.
I'm black.
Yeah, I'm black. He said, I'm from Nigeria. What do I have to do to fight for him for? You know what I'm saying? You know, he's only there for a purpose. Because why? When they're there, they get treated like shit. They get treated like the underclass. You get treated like the nobody. But yet you gotta stand up and put your life on the line for these motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about you.
I mean, hey, Jake, do it in America.
Fuck out of here, man.
I mean, and that's why I said we just read in Isaiah 30, going to that going to Egypt for help, but that should be your shit.
And that nigga said, Jake said, he was like, Ukraine. He couldn't believe it. Yeah. Like y'all don't fuck with us like that, man. You niggas are Nazis, man, and they know it, man. They know it. They give them hell. That's why. Putin is calling them Putin. That's why Putin. You know, I was his new name, calling Putin. You know what I mean? That's why President Putin is sitting up there calling them Nazis, man. Yeah. Because they fucking Nazis. They know it. That's why Jake over there suffering, man. Yeah. You know, they go into them schools, but they treat them like dog shit.
And they gonna tell you that they're Confederate against it.
That's right.
Because all these people on this earth, they're Confederate against so-called Negro Latin America. Look how they pay us in movies. Look how, like, you know, you ain't telling you watch a Jake movie.
I ain't vote for no higher prices on gas. Fuck that shit.
And you ever see anything? The new Medea movie, right? That shit was off, man. You know, then they had the Jake man as a faggot. You know what I'm saying? For homosexual. That movie was just off, bro. Anytime you see Jake in a movie, it's in a weak ass manner, or he's a faggot, or he's some straight up thug nigga on the street.
Yeah, just trying to change the name.
Yeah.
What's up with this one?
Exactly. Yeah, but then that shit was off, man. That movie was garbage.
You say never had no faggots in that shit.
Yeah. Now they trying to pay Jake. Yeah. Oh yeah. Tyler Perry's a big faggot, man. He's just like a woman. Yeah. He's just like a woman. There's a lot of these niggas that do that. But he saw that he got niggas to clown you niggas. So he saw me clown you niggas, and you niggas ain't calling for money, man. So Sirach 10:3, an unwise king destroyed his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the cities shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. So the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. And so who's the power of the earth right now? So white man, he's the power of the earth. And that's all through Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Only reason why the so white man could rule because it was his time and it was his chance. That's right. Because you say it's right now that time and chance happened to them all. Right. So the Most High gave this nigga his chance this time to rule the world. Right. And he got it, and he got his fucking block. He got what he wanted. But now it's time for you to go down because your power structure is wearing. You can't rule forever, man. The super white man, he cannot be the God on the planet Earth for forever. You gotta go down because see how Shai gotta get his just due. You're just here for our punishment. But once the Lord let us out of our punishment through Yahweh Shai, hey, it's our time. That's right. Because see, the scriptures written for us, the world was created for our sakes, not for the rest of the other people. It was made for us. That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
And that's Yahweh Shai. See, Yahweh Shai is that one that's going to run the world properly. Because he's the Lord, the Messiah. He's coming to run the world properly. That's Yahweh Shai. That's right. He's going to be the next king that's going to rule the world in righteousness. and lead us to righteousness, man. And that's why we know Yahweh Shai to come back and deliver us out of here so we can rule under him. But this devil got Esau, he can't keep ruling the world. Look what he did to the earth. The earth is the Isaiah 24:5. The earth is defiled under the habitants of the habits thereof. Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So this man is completely wicked. He fucked the whole entire earth up. He destroyed it. Everything that was said to be right, he made it wicked.
Numbers 33.
Yeah, he's the first. Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 5. In the hands of the Most High is the prosperity of man, and upon the person.
So in the hands of the Most High is the prosperity of man. Who's prospering right now? Esau, so right man, he's prospering. And that means he's in the hand of the Lord right now. See? So yeah, because think about this, because whenever Nebuchadnezzar was the power, Daniel told me, he said, you got the power
Right,
through
you
the
got
Lord.
the power through the Lord.
So probably only ruling because the Lord allowed you to rule, man.
And man, you was talking about the other day. What did Yahweh Shai tell the
St. John,
St. John,
19:11.
We was just talking about that. Yeah, that's the spirit, how it come back around.
Because Yahweh Shai told Pilate that same thing.
Yeah, so
He said, you can do nothing to me unless it was given to you from above.
That's right.
So everything comes from above, man. The Most High let Esau do what he did.
This is John chapter 19, verse 11. Yahweh Shai answered, thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above.
So Yahweh Shai was speaking about Pilate, because Pilate was like, you know that I know I can put you to death. Well, Yahweh Shai said, right, you can't do shit against me unless it was given by my father. So my father will allow it, then that means that's the Lord. So the Lord allowed Esau to, if Esau got the rule now, that's the Most High. The Most High allowed this devil to rule. He allowed him to rule the earth in wickedness. It's the Lord that's the Most High wanted Esau to rule, he's ruling.
Therefore, he that delivered me unto thee hath had the greater sin. And from thenceforth Pilate sought to release him, but the Jews cried out, saying, if thou let this man go, thou art not Caesar's friend. Whosoever maketh himself a king speaketh against Caesar. When Pilate therefore heard that saying, he brought Yahweh Shai forth and sat down in the judgment seat in a place that is called the pavement, but in the Hebrew, Gabbatha. And it was the preparation of the Passover, and about the 6th hour, and he said unto the Jews, behold, your king. But they cried out, away with him, crucify him. Pilate said unto them, shall I crucify your king? The chief priests answered, we have no king.
And see, Pilate knew. And that's the thing, hey man, Pilate knew who the true king was. And do not the least know who the true king is today?
Satan know who
They know who Yahweh Shai is.
Satan know who Yahweh Shai
They know it. They all know it, man. The Rothschilds, they know who Yahweh Shai is, man. They know who Yahweh Shai is. They just play the fucking game with two people, with two fucking peons, cause you don't look up nothing.
That's right.
They play the game with you niggas, man. See, Esau gave you niggas, man.
That's what slavery was for.
Yeah, Esau gave you
Take
niggas.
your mind.
You know?
Esau took your fucking mind.
Yeah,
so you don't want to pick up and open the book.
Revelation 20, man.
And he made it so you don't open the book.
Yeah.
And that's why it was a law was against reading and learning when you came to America.
Especially the Bible.
Right. It was a law against you so-called Negroes picking up a book and read that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And now you can't get a nigga to pick a book up.
No, hell
but
no.
you can get a nigga to pick a blunt up.
Yeah, because a nigga won't look up nothing. You know, a nigga won't look up nothing. You know what I'm saying? We tell you the name of the Lord. Oh, well, I don't know what Jesus, that's it. Well, nigga, you gonna look it up.
Look it up and read it.
The Lord Jesus was written 500 years after the Messiah died. So
That's 1500.
So come on, man. You tell Jake is because Jake is simple, man.
Yeah.
All right.
You gonna pick up a fucking
Yeah, niggas don't want to do that. Niggas don't want to because Jake is a fool, bro. You know.
And the only reason why he know Jesus, that's because he heard somebody say it when he walked past the church. Jesus,
because the world said, and then when you go to when you read the English Bible you got today, it says Jesus.
Right. So you just go with what you know.
You just go with what you know. That's why you niggas are diligent, man. See, Jake is a lazy-minded nigga.
That's right.
Our Octobus are lazy-minded.
Yeah. He was trained to be lazy-minded, and he accepted that shit, man. He accepted it as it was. He didn't buck the system.
Yeah, because Esau gained you niggas, man.
Right.
Hey, Esau worked you niggas in chest. He blind fucked you niggas, man.
He put blunts in your head.
Yeah, put blunts in your mouth. Gave you niggas record deals.
Yep.
Right. Gave you fucking women liberation rights, liberty,
yep. Feminism.
Right. Pussy is power. Did all that shit for, and you niggas just fell off, man. These niggas, ever since the 60s, Jake fell off.
Yeah.
Because in the 60s, Jake was trying to revolt against the system.
They was trying to find a higher power.
They were trying to get away from this devil.
Yeah, they was trying to find strength.
But now in 2022, niggas ain't worried about liberation.
Nah.
Niggas ain't worried about getting what you call sovereignty. We're supposed to be a sovereign nation.
Yeah.
We're supposed to have our own money, our own shit. We don't want this. We don't want this devil shit, man.
Nah, this is shit. This
We
is shit.
don't want this shit. But you niggas love it, man. Our people love it so.
Yeah.
They don't want to puff from America.
This is Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 22. But my people is foolish.
Yeah, man, that's it, man. The most size people are foolish as hell. Go ahead.
Right.
They have not known me.
Yeah.
They are sottish children.
Which means size means stupid or silly. You niggas are silly. And then you see Jake, anytime you see Jake, he got like when nigga just walk past, right? This is a life of a black man in America, right? The nigga go around wearing an outfit, sagging his pants to the fucking ground, right? Listen to his nigga music, and just walk. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this shit, not worrying about nothing.
Right.
And, or nigga get high, smoking
Doing
weed.
his hand sign.
Yeah, doing hand sign, doing gang signs and shit. Niggas be shooting at each other and shit 10 o'clock a.m., 10 o'clock a.m., busting at each other, man.
Dumb as fuck.
Yeah, dumb as hell. Whole bunch of stupid up niggas. Just a whole bunch of dumb, wild ass niggas, man. But that's what black culture is. Black culture is fucking got baby mamas everywhere. Women having five different babies by 6, 8 different niggas. No, niggas not knowing their fathers.
Yeah.
Dogs not knowing they all this bullshit. But why? It's why Jake is a nigga.
Getting them prison stripes.
Yeah, a real nigga's a man that go. You women want a whole bunch of thugs. You women want a whole bunch of weed selling, dope dealing ass niggas, right? Because there was a video. I think Jimmy Hawaii did. Remember? This about the women in college. They all wanted they want the drug nigga on the 9 to 5 dude.
Yeah. They want the scammer and the drug dealer.
They want to scam and a drug dealer. So
They
it's free.
don't want no
People are foolish.
Hey, but the Edomite one was like, I'll take the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Because you know he's sustainable.
Yeah, and
He's stable.
And not every 9 to 5 is a bad job. Not every 9 to 5 is what you call a bad job.
Some of these you can live like a kid.
Yeah, and these are college hoes, man. These are college, and these are so-called smart and intellectual fucking black women.
Nah, give me a motherfucking drug dealer. Nah, nigga, I want to scam her, nigga.
And these bitches go to college. Man, all the women do to go to college is go get fucked and go get drunk and high, man.
That bitch wanna go. She wanna go to fucking Dubai. She wanted somebody to take her on trips. You know, because if you work 9 to 5, you only get a week off a year. You know, maybe you get 2 weeks off a year.
Find me out,
that
nigga.
bitch wants somebody that can take her out every day. You know, she wanna go on a date.
Yeah,
That's why
bitch
these
wanna
hoes
eat
ain't
lobster.
getting-
Yeah, bitch wanna eat lobster every single day, man.
Hey, that's why the hoes can't get married now.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they can't get married.
Yeah, lobster and fucking what's it called? Garlic biscuits and shit, man. Crawfish.
Shrimp balls.
$100 every night.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You women don't man. It's shit crazy. But it's why? Because Esau, he rules the world. So everybody's in a dumbass state of mind, man. Even though
When it be early, so is the kids, so is the people.
Look at our people, they're dumb as fuck, man. We'll go back to that Jeremiah real quick. That's the scripture.
This is Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 22.
Go.
For my people is foolish.
Yo.
They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding.
Man, niggas ain't got no understanding, man. Jake don't understand shit but a fucking rap song and some damn know how to roll fucking blunt. Niggas don't know nothing, man.
How the fuck?
Oh yeah, anything you got these goddamn Kemet niggas,
Yeah.
right? They know something going back to Africa. They don't even know that the people in Sudan. They're the original Africans.
True, yeah.
They literally walk around ass naked, jumping around. You niggas is dumb, man. All you niggas know, Africa. Who taught you that you were from Africa? The so-called white man taught you that.
And
You dummy.
that name go back to the so-called white man.
Exactly.
Africanus vest, Siciliano Africanus.
Yeah, exactly, man.
It's a whole nother. It's a fucking so-called
And
white
really-
man's name.
And really, that's Atlantic King. That's
Like, you
Atlantic
gotta
King.
wake up
man.
if you gonna understand that. You
Yeah, you
fucking
niggas is dumb, man. You niggas is fucking retarded, bro. And that's why we don't care about shit like that, because you niggas is fucking stupid. The most I set up are dumb as hell. We see these niggas, man. Hey, we watch you niggas, man. We observe you fucking niggas.
Yeah.
We see you niggas every day.
Every day.
Hey, see, we dealt with niggas, man.
We deal with you.
We deal with you niggas, man.
Hey, sometimes you gotta be on the line.
Yeah, cause you niggas is wicked, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas a wicked ass nigga. Alright? Yo, you niggas walk around like I said with the pants out there. Down the fucking ass, man. You ain't walking around with the same pants and shit. Doing up gang size tattoos on your face. Niggas is doing Percocets, lean, heroin, right? All this other shit, niggas on all that shit, man. You niggas is done. Go ahead.
Romans 11 and 7. But then Israel have not obtained that which she seeketh.
Yeah, man, you niggas have not told what you're seeking for, man. You niggas is always talking about truth, nigga. Talking about truth. What truth you niggas got? You niggas go to niggas go to what they call the black movement, right? Black power. You niggas, which black means void of light, nothing, darkness. I mean, literally, you go to the scriptures means that. You go to the Bible, you look into the word black, which means what I think specifically dark or shakor. So I think it's called dark or shakor, right? Literally means dark, void of light, nothing. So you niggas, but that's what you niggas are though. You niggas are fucking void of light. You niggas are void of light, cause you niggas ain't got no light in you. Niggas is full of darkness, man. Full of envy, strife. Niggas commit adultery. You know, you women out here are through. That's why the Most High gonna judge our people, bro.
And what they say, give a nigga a blunt and a 9.
Yeah. Nigga go
Put
crazy,
a 9
man.
millimeter in his hand and a
Oh,
blunt in
God,
his mouth
and
throw some hitty on his hip.
Yeah, nigga crazy. You know,
And
you
that's
see
it.
these
And that's
niggas.
nigga one-on-one.
Yeah, a nigga. You see a nigga on TikTok with his gun and shit, dancing around and shit.
Yep.
He's dancing with his gun and shit, with a blunt in his mouth. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas, man?
Hitty in the other hand.
Yeah, you niggas wonder why you get killed by the Sukkah. You niggas wonder why you in the situation that you are right now.
Cause you ain't got no help, but you got no education.
No education.
You're dumb as fuck.
Yeah,
Dumb.
little ass niggas, man.
And then you put all that shit all up over the internet for everybody to see it.
Nigga posted a picture of 6-8 bags of weed all on this shit. Yeah, I'm trapping, nigga.
I'm trying.
Hey, what the fuck?
Hey, cops go in the door store and I got search warrant.
Yeah, come on, man. You come on, bro. But it's what Esau told you niggas though.
Them GMO babies.
Yeah.
With Elder Apostle Ricard.
Yeah, you
What
GMO.
he calling you fucking GMO babies.
Yeah, cause they are, man. They're fucking GMO children, man. Little niggas and shit walking around. And that's what I'm saying in SNS that women some beautiful monsters children.
Yeah.
And that's how sometimes throws to the Most High sending angels, man. You angels unawares. You never know, man. You never know. You know? That's why you know what should say be circumspect. Go ahead.
Remember them that are in bonds.
Read that.
This is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 1. Let brotherly love continue.
Yep.
Be not forgetful to entertain strangers.
Yeah, cause see, don't be forget to entertain strangers. Cause sometimes, like I said, man, strangers, bro, like people that you come and they be fucking strange, right? Yeah, cause sometimes, you know, strangers, bro, motherfuckers might come to you strange as hell on some weird shit. You never seen this man before in your life. He come in and you like, man, there's something wrong with this guy, man. The fuck wrong with this dude? Go ahead.
Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares.
Exactly. So then, by some, you might have entertained a stranger and didn't even know it. And there was an angel walking up about through the spirit, because we're spiritual men. Right. So everything is spiritual. Look at that in Ephesians 10. So everything is spiritual. We can't look on the outward appearance of somebody. Oh man, he's a bug out or he's weird. But just gonna say, hey, strangers, bro. You know.
This is Ephesians chapter. This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
Yep.
Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Yes, so if you know the whole armor of the Most High, you can see against the walls of the devil. Go ahead.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yeah, against spiritual wickedness in high places. You know? So we fight against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. You know? Go ahead.
Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stay.
Yeah.
Stand therefore, having your lions girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the prep.
I gotta say something though, right? I get right. He came and gave something he thinks is gold to the man. Because we gave him that. right? See, that's what the Lord do. I mean, it's just symbolic, right? It's just symbolic. Now everything's spiritual. Now you know whatever this is, it is what it is, right? But the point is, he seen it as something gold. So those boots is gold to him. That's precious, right? So he got the boots. So he said, "Damn, let me go bless them with something." Right? Ask the spirit.
Hey, come back. The mic. She had given the one mic.
Oh yeah, the one mic. That's all she had.
The mic was worth nothing.
Yeah, it was worth. It wasn't worth that. It was a half a mic, bro. It was worth nothing. But this ain't even what this worth, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's the point. It's the symbolic. It's something. Yeah. And that's what we waiting on the Lord. That's that penny. That's that mic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's that one penny, bro. You know what I mean? See, that's the spirit, man. Yeah, you know, you bless a man with something in the spirit. Back home, I go bless the brother's back, right? And at the end of the day, see, we don't understand the blessing. We understand it spiritually. You know, and I'm like, what's my nigga?
Yeah. But you got some dudes, I think he might no, because like I said, a lot of dudes ain't fucking spiritual, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it too.
Yeah, because you gotta be in the spirit. You gotta be in the spirit, man. Because say you entertain strangers. That's right. Angels not knowing unawares. Because angels, they're gonna come to a stranger, bro. When they come into the show, it might be a person come up to you that look bumped the fuck out. But through the spirit, oh man, hold on, man. This guy might be an angel, man. Like you will know through the spirit, man. You'll know through the Lord, because he won't become. The man didn't come no harm, because he was bound and shit, come in a humble spirit.
He beat me, kid, so I'm in the
Okay, you know what I'm saying? That dude, you know, he was cool. So yeah, you never know, man. And so you gotta have even if he's not, but to the fact that we're open to that spiritual long-term understanding. And sometimes we have some. Look at John the Baptist, right?
Yeah.
John the Baptist, he came as a wild man. He lived in the wilderness somewhere.
Had grasshopper.
Hey, grasshoppers and honey. Darby locusts and honey.
The same thing.
Let me get that about John. About John the Baptist, man.
This is Mark chapter 12, verse 31. And Yahweh Shai sat over against the treasury and beheld how the people cast money into the treasury, and many that were rich cast in much. And there came a certain poor widow, and she threw in 2 mites.
Yeah, she throwing 2 mites, and a man gave us what he gave us. That was 2 mites. It ain't worth shit. We can't go sell that. You know. But that's spiritual omen. That what? That, you know what I'm saying? Spiritual. Go ahead.
Which make a far thing. And he called unto him his disciples, and said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that this poor widow had cast more in than all they which had cast into the treasury.
That's it. So he
could have brought his way into the kingdom.
Yeah, that's
and just that offer, that gift that he gave back, because that's all to him. That was all he had. So he trying to do good unto us. That he that do unto the least of these, I should do. You know what I mean? And that same you gonna give back. That same message gonna be mentioned.
That's the thing, man. You cannot be in this truth being a cardinal-minded nigga, man. You can't be in this truth being fucking cardinal-minded. You're not gonna get nowhere, man. See, the Most High gonna give you no increase if you're fucking constant cardinal-minded. If you always be on the cardinal mind, you're not gonna grow this thing. You gotta be spiritual. You gotta see things in a spiritual light. Because like I said again, the dude that might look bugged the fuck out, like he's through, but that man could be an angel to the spirit. You not even know it. And you talking shit, curse him out. And then you be like, man, Lord, you want to be spiritual, you know? Because like John the Baptist, we look like what you could call your modern day bug out. Because John the Baptist looked bugged out. Well, he was a man of the Lord through the Spirit. His Spirit was he's out of your leg. He's one of the greatest prophets to ever live.
Hey, right quick, let me get this here. This 1 Peter 4:8. And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves. For charity shall cover the multitude of sins.
That's it. Charity means love, man. Right? So that'll cover multitude of sins. So the love we show one to another, right? And also in the sense other people that come in a humble manner that say, like the scripture said, don't forget to entertain angels unaware, strangers unaware. Hey, that's all that helps us on our behalf. We just speak about the Yahweh shot, you know?
Matthew 3:1. In those days came John the Baptist, preaching in the wilderness of Judea.
So John the Baptist preaching in the wilderness of Judea. Go ahead.
And saying, repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. For this is he that was spoken of by the prophet Isaiah.
Yeah.
saying the voice of one crying in the wilderness. Prepare ye the way of the Lord, making paths straight. And the same John had his remnant of camel's hair.
So John had camel's hair, go ahead.
And a leathern burden about his loins, and his meat was locusts and wild honey.
So John the Baptist had a locust and wild honey. Now you'll meet somebody today, and man, I eat locusts and wild honey. I mean, you're crazy now. You're looking like he's fucking crazy. So John the Baptist looked like a crazy man, bro. John the Baptist lived in the wilderness. If John the Baptist was, John the Baptist come all clean, all shaved up, trimmed up. No, his beard was wild. His hair was probably all matted and shit. You know what I'm saying? All nappy, garment, all holes in it and shit. A lot of people didn't. Some people received John, but some didn't. Hey man, this ain't couldn't have been here, man, looking like this. He's all strange looking. He probably moved different. He probably wasn't used to, he wasn't around people like that. So people see John, they were like, man, hold up, man. They were skeptical about this dude. Hold on, who is? But through the Spirit, you was able to receive because that's the man of the Lord. That's the man of the Most High through His Spirit, because the Most High was dealing with John the Baptist, man, to bring forth the coming of Yahweh Shai. And we know that to be our beloved Abba Bibbins, man. Right? Go ahead.
Then went out to him Jerusalem and all Judea and all the regions around about Judea, Jordan, and were baptized on him in Jordan, confessing their sins. But when he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees come to his baptism, he said unto them, O generation of vipers, who hath warned you to flee from the wrath to come. Bring forth therefore fruit, meet for repentance.
And that says something too. John said, man, bring forth fruit, meet for repentance. So you gotta be in the spirit of being repent, which means repent means being sorry. You gotta be sorry for the shit you did. And that's why we're all out here too. That's why we're all here doing the work, because we all are sorry for the shit that we did, man.
They bring that sacrifice of Abel. And that's what we do daily. Right? We sacrificing ourselves.
And if you see man, some calls bums and shit, which we're not. But hey, we'll be a bum. You know what I'm saying? We'll be a bum for the truth.
Did Peter get beaten for the Lord?
Yeah,
Is that praise?
Right.
Because it was not specific. You got the other Israelite camps. They try to call us bums. It was not John the Baptist what you call a modern day bum.
Yeah.
John the Baptist got the modern day bum according to the Bible.
That's right.
Your Christian pastor, he don't like no modern day bum.
No, he look too clean.
He look too clean for that.
Don't get dirty.
So come on, man. Like I said, niggas ain't spiritual. That everybody already worry about the cardinal mind, but what they can see on the outward, but it's about the inward, man. Go ahead.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7. But Yahweh said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, or on the height of his station.
Yeah, so you can't look at a man's countenance, you can't judge a man off his countenance. Go ahead.
Because I have refused him. For Yahweh seeth not as man seeth.
Yeah, see, Lord don't care about your outward appearance. The Most High don't care how you look. Go ahead.
How clean your clothes.
Yeah, he most don't care what kind of car you drive.
Nah, he don't care.
Lord don't care how much money you got. Lord don't care about that shit. Go ahead.
For man looketh on the outward appearance, but Yahweh looketh on the mind.
Exactly. So the man look on the outward appearance. You got something like, and you got dudes that still be the truth, look at the outward appearance of somebody, man. Oh, he like Edomite. He's an Edomite. But you got some brothers like Edomites, but the Israelites. You got some men that might look like straight up bums, but they be angels. Come and visit the churches. And by you being a carnal-minded nigga, you can't see it. Right. Cause why? Just been saying, what's that? Carnal-minded is what? It's death. And now speaking about David, man. Cause see, David was a lower stature. He wasn't the biggest guy. David wasn't the tallest guy. But it was David's mind that the Lord was after, because the Lord knew that David was in the spirit. He was right before the Most High. Because also David means what? Beloved. David was beloved by the Lord. That's why also when the scripture calls beloved, that's why we will be beloved. That's what David makes me beloved. So we are beloved by the Most High. That's why David was a man David was a man mind after the Most High's heart.
It's down here.
Go ahead.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 12. And he sent and brought him in. Now he was rooted and withal of a beautiful countenance.
Yeah, ready. Was ready. You know, he was already shooting. But you look at a football. You look at a football. That's what David would look like.
We made it.
Go ahead.
And withal of a beautiful countenance, and goodly to look to. And Yahweh said, Arise, anoint him, for this is he. Then Samuel took the horn.
Romans 8:6. For to be carnal minded is death, but to be spiritual minded is life.
So to be carnal minded is death, because when you're carnal minded, you can't see certain things. You can't get, man. You come to the truth like you see a lot of guys like ICPK, right, or Sakari. They're not gonna get to a certain level because they're carnal, because they can't them niggas ain't gonna see spiritual power because they're all about the carnal mind. They're about the guns and shit, about the weapons. They got guns in camp. The Most High can't deal with guys like that because why? Their mind is about the flesh. That's why I was saying Jeremiah won't tell them to make his flesh his arm. You can't make flesh your arm, man. You can't trust in the ways of the flesh. You gotta trust in the spirit.
But to be spiritual minded is life and peace.
Yes, to be spiritual minded is life and peace. So you gotta be spiritual. Everything like we should say, peace is saying. This is not a fleshly fight. It's a spiritual fight. This is a spiritual warfare. Nothing is carnal. Everything is spiritual. So we gotta keep everything spiritual. Everything is always spiritual.
This is Galatians chapter 5, verse 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
That walk in the spirit. Walk in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. That's why the spirit revealed. Let me get also 1 John 1 and 19. 1 and 19.
Hey, let me hit this right quick before y'all keep going. Hey, this is Matthew 25 and 35. For I was in hunger.
When it goes up to 9, you must be John.
No, 1 John 1 19. John. Oh, no, 1 John 2. 1 John 2 19. Wait. Well, no, it's got. Oh, my God.
This is Matthew 25 and 35. For I was in hunger, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord Yahweh Shai, when saw we thee in hunger and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
That's it. So if someone does good to us, and they do it unto Yahweh Shem Shai. You know? And if you might, it might be a spirit, you might, anytime you're in trouble, you might get someone looks like an Edomite, but he might do good to you. But that man gotta be an Israelite, man. Gotta be an Israelite through the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna have people, like I said, it's gonna look like different nations, man. That's gonna be deliberate. You ain't gonna have only just black looking people and Hispanic looking people gonna be able to exchange. We have all different types of looking people. That's gonna look like a mixed multitude. That's why we're scattered and far.
That's right.
You have people that you did that you thought that were Israelites that weren't. And that don't, you think they're Israelites, but they are.
Oh, matter of fact, here to go for them. This is verse 41. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels.
That's the death for the devil and his angels means what? Destruction. Right? And that ultimate destruction is about to be that nuclear fire. You know? Because the devil and his angels going right back to what? He saw Edom, Russia, Iran, because they got their angels are what? It's the military. The wicked, you know? And your destruction's all up now.
1 John 2 and 19. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they would. uncautious. You have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things.
That's we have us know that we know all things. It's all through the Spirit. So we know all things through the Spirit, probably how about Shemi, I was shy. So like I said again, like dealing with sometimes we might entertain angels unawares. It's what I said again. You never know. Because Paul said himself, because Paul did it. Paul, you gotta think about this, man. This truth is a very spiritual thing. Right, so it's like I said, gonna be times you might talk to somebody that you look completely fucking bugged the hell out, and you might think it's a complete fucking wayward motherfucker, but through the Spirit, and it could be an angel of the Lord. You didn't even know it.
Because he come in peace. And he was peaceful. He wasn't, because how many times we done had these kind of guys come up here and they be fuck you, fuck out my way. You know what I'm saying? Be a complete demon. I was telling I said, now next time he sees, it might be a whole other ball game.
Yeah,
he might be in another mind.
Exactly.
And that other mind, that other spirit that jumped in him, he might come past and say, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
But that's only to give us confirmation that, oh shit, that was the Lord. Last week, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. Oh, you remember that guy? Oh shit, that happened to us before. And one guy bossed up and we come back 3, 4 weeks later. Fuck y'all. You know, oh man, that'd be the Lord. That's the spirits, man. You know what I'm saying? So spirits jump in and out of people.
Or you might never see the man again.
Might never see him again.
If you never see him again, that would be
that's your confirmation.
And that was an angel, man. You know?
I have not written unto you because ye know not the truth, but because ye know it.
But as you said, like I said, we have us from home that we know all things, man. So it's and everything is revealed us through the Holy Camp, starting out with our elders and apostles going down.
Acts 3:1. Now Peter and John went up together into the temple at the hour of prayer, being the 9th hour. And a certain man lame from his mother's womb was carried, whom they laid daily at the gate of the temple, which is called Beautiful, asked alms of them that entered into the temple, who seeing Peter and John about to go into the temple, asked alms. Peter fastened his eyes upon him, but John said, look on us. And he gave heed unto them, expecting to receive something of them.
So we was expecting alms of them, okay? You expecting to get something of them.
Alright? Verse 6. Then Peter said, silver and gold have I none, but such as I have give I thee in the name of Yahushua Mashiach of Nazareth, rise up and walk.
So he said, silver and gold have I none, but in the name of Yahushua walk. But it's true. He said, okay, I'll give you the faith of the Lord, rise up and walk. In the name of Yahushua. And that shows you that this truth is much more than money. Okay?
It's spiritual.
And see, that was through the Spirit of Yahushua that Peter was able to heal that man. And that was spiritual power. And so only for you to receive spiritual power, you gotta be in a spiritual mind frame. You can't be in this worldly carnal mind frame and receive spiritual power from the Most High. It's impossible.
And he took him by the right hand and lifted him up, and immediately his feet and ankles bones received strength.
That's it, and that's all through the Spirit, right?
And he leaping up stood and walked and entered with them into the temple, walking and leaping and praising the Most High.
That's it.
And he did work.
Go ahead.
He did work.
Now, we say he was walking and leaping.
And all the people saw him walking and praising the Most High, and they knew that it was he which sat for alms at the beautiful gate of the temple. And they were filled with wonders and amazement at that which had happened unto him. And as the lame man which was healed held Peter and John, all the people ran together into them in the porch that it called Solomon's greatly wondered. And when Peter saw it, he answered unto the people, ye men of Israel, why marvel ye at this? Or why look ye so earnestly on us?
Exactly. So now the people they were so amazed at the fact that Peter healed this man that never could walk since his birth, and they were so amazed that Peter was able to heal this man. Right?
As though by our own power of holiness we have made this man to walk.
Exactly. Peter said, man, you looking at us like we did this.
Hey, come on,
go ahead.
The Most High of Abraham and of Isaac, and of Jacob, the Most High our Father hath glorified his Son Yahushua, whom ye delivered up and denied him in the presence of Pilate when he was determined to let him go.
Yep.
But ye denied the Holy One, and the just, and desired a murderer to be granted unto you, and killed the Prince of Life, whom the Most High have raised from the dead, whereof we are witness.
Yep.
And his name, through faith in his name.
It is in his name. So the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua gonna be able to do all things.
Right.
So the names of Yahweh Yahushua gonna be able to heal. And that now we see we're talking about spiritual power. So now because spiritual power is also coming too. We're gonna receive power from on high. And that goes right back to what you said, let me speak about again. You cannot be cardinal and be in the truth. You're not gonna get far. Your world's gonna be very slim. Because if you're in this fucking capitalist mindset, you gotta calculate everything. Everything gotta be right. Everything gotta be precise. It don't work like that, man.
The spirit that's carnal.
Exactly.
You gotta let the spirit lead.
If you're always about nutrients, numbers, right? Numbers and that. No, bro. See, the spirit of the Lord doesn't work like that, man.
There's the time and place for that.
Yeah, it is.
But then with your faith is hey, look, I just gotta make it happen.
Exactly. Something like every video you do ain't gonna be some instructed ass video.
Right.
It is all just no, man. The spirit, it's everywhere.
Hey, the spirit come and go like the wind.
You don't know where it comes.
Hey, like last night, like I was trying to figure out a video to do. Now, we already know all the shit that's going on. There's videos upon videos about all the hell that's going on earth, right? So I couldn't figure out nothing to put out. You know, so I sat there. I did like Apostle Hart said. Hey, I sit at the computer for hours. You know, I was just sitting there thinking, waiting on something to come up with. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the spirit will move you. Hey, the spirit said, hey, get Psalm 51 to Psalm 75, man. That's it. That's all I need from you. Just do that. And that's what I put out, man. That's waiting on the spirit. Now me calculating it, I don't went somewhere else. Let me, I could have went back to my scripts. I got tons of scripts.
Yeah, and the videos don't be that good.
Yeah, no, right. Yeah.
Videos that are what you call are instructed are good. They're not because it's not by the spirit.
I mean, some will be good.
Yeah, some will be good.
Some because they need you by the spirit.
Yeah.
But it's times when it's just
because all inspiration given by the Most High. So even if you have a video idea, it's all through the Lord. You go do it and it'll be beautiful.
Yeah,
but it's times your mind be fucking blank.
Yeah,
you don't know what to go into.
Yeah, you don't know what to do. Bro, I was sitting there like, fuck. I was like, damn, Lord, give me the spirit. You know what I'm talking about? I'm waiting on the spirit to hit me. And I'm like, I can go back and I got, many scriptures I can go into. I'm like, I can go into this, I can go into that, I can go into. Then I was like, I'm gonna let the spirit hit me, man. And I waited. Sure enough, hey, I was ready to go to bed, the spirit hit me. And I was like, that's it, that's what we do. Just go right to it. Boom. I'm like, well, how about Chanel Shot, man? Couple, hey, man, two scriptures, and I was done.
And a lot of times people like Kip. A lot of times, we start Kip. I never have a topic at mine. The first thing that we might conversate with Carl about, that's the topic we'll talk about. Really we're supposed to talk about the Gentiles, but hey, the spirit on it.
Yeah.
The spirit, we talked on Jake. Then the brother came up. You know what I'm saying? That the spirit could be an angel. We dealt with him. And now the spirit, now we're on spiritual power. So the spirit, you can't, man, you gotta go with the flow. And that's nothing too, like guys, like I said again, they're so used to living what you call us a teaching life.
Everything's set.
Everything is set in schedule. The truth is not set in schedule.
Nah, yeah.
Like you can't tell the Lord.
Here a little, there.
You can't tell the Lord that I'm gonna do video today, man. I swear, you can't force it. You just can't force it. Like you can't force, like just like you can't force yourself being a prophet of the Lord. But you can't force yourself to even study.
Yeah.
The spirit gotta feel you to study.
Gotta make you do it.
Yeah. The spirit gotta.
It's like a woman.
Yeah.
It's like that's why the spirit's like a woman, man. If you can't just force it, man. Because if you do, that shit hurts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why rape. You know what I mean? That's why they call it rape, forcible rape, because it hurts. Because when it's dry, hey, that's like you dry. But like when a woman, when her walk ain't a walk, and that thing is walk, ain't no point. And if you get in there, it's like fuck. I'm waiting. The spirit works like a woman works. That's why it's so feel. You gotta caress it. You gotta let it marinate.
it's just like anything else. It's always been an experience, right? You get into the truth, you got guys that's trying to go straight to revelation today. But you didn't even get to say, have a comment like, hey, my name is this, your name is that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's this? What you like to do? You didn't even get to the fucking face. Oh, I'm talking about having children with already. You talking about having children, man?
You gotta get to
like, yeah, hold on, bro. I didn't even get to day one with you.
You gotta learn about Jacob and Esau.
Yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, the 1 to the 3,
you gotta
bro.
go. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You know, and that's called building a solid foundation of the Lord. You gotta build your foundation right. And your foundation gotta be the basics, man. And the basics are something as deep as hell. The basics are just as deep as what you call Revelation and Daniel. Right. And Ezra the 11th chapter, they just as deep. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be like, oh man, I gotta know. No, you gotta know it all, but you gotta know the basics, man. The basics will grow you.
And that goes, you gotta know where you came from before you know where you're going.
Exactly.
Okay? And there's the point to know that milk gets you to the meat. You know, it gets your body ready. It's like a baby. It gets you ready to eat that full, healthy-hearted meal, man. You don't have to be, so loose. Now you can eat the thick. You can get into the thick of it now. You know?
It's like the milk leads, like you said again, leads you to your growth. What you gotta do is just already know everything.
You can't get here without.
Yeah, wanna rush the process.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what to pass out.
Right.
But nigga, you been into it 4 years, bro.
Right.
Fuck out of here. You out your fucking mind.
You know all the breakdown.
You know all the breakdown.
Now you create a new breakdown.
You fucking crazy. Niggas move too quick. That's the problem with Jake. Jake got no fucking patience. You gotta have patience when it comes to the scriptures. The spirit, you gotta have patience. Seeking the spirit of the Lord, you gotta have patience with that, man. Cause see, you'll be in trip for 6 months. You might know you're an Israelite, but the scripture game is weak as hell. But you can't be like, oh damn, I gotta. No, you gotta take your fucking time with it, man. Don't rush it. Take your time with it. Watch the videos. Do the GMS Milk on YouTube. That's some of the best way to learn. GMS Milk. And get watch the apostles. Watch the other brothers around that's to teach the great Muslim doctrine. Trust me, you'll learn. It'll start sticking in your mind. You'll know what it see. Because the minute you start reading out your precepts, your scripts, oh shit, it's all this. Let's say this.
This 1 Peter 2:2. As newborn babes desire the sinister milk of the word.
Yeah, it's dying the sincere milk of the word. Because the milk is sincere. Because it's when a baby learns. Like you deal with a brother that being truthful, maybe like you just came into 6 months ago. They be sincere as fuck.
What you would call innocent.
They're innocent. That's why they want to learn. Oh, I want to learn. But I want to know. But then it's when you sometimes do to age and they start to get puffed up. Oh, I know more than this guy. Or I know more than I know about this.
They done learned some of this. They done been some everywhere. They done read all kind of.
You can't do that against boys to the truth. You can't tell him shit, man. A nigga that gets the 4 years or 5, you can't tell a nigga shit. You can't tell him nothing, man. He's a hard-headed ass nigga. He think he know fucking everything. You bitch, you better than him. I know how to do things better than you. How is that possible? And you don't even fucking work at a goddamn job. A motherfucker that worked a job 15 years, you came to this 4 years ago, you try to tell this nigga how to work his station. Like, nigga, you can't afford the fuck.
You gotta put to work.
You know what I mean? No sense, bro. But that's why niggas, they're cardinal, man. They're not fucking spiritual. They're fucking cardinal-minded.
Okay. 1 Peter 2:2. As newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby.
Yeah, ye may grow thereby, man.
Like I said, it's your growth.
You know what I'm saying?
To where you are now.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about stages. You go from like I said again, from the 12 tribes chart, learn how to break that down, knowing the 12 tribes, you know what I'm saying? Knowing Deuteronomy 28 chapter, knowing things about the color, like basic scriptures about the knowing the word Qadar means dark skin, Shahor means, I said somebody can get it with Shakor meaning dark skin, going in Psalm 1 and 5, Job 30:30. Ezekiel, the first time speaking about the angels, Revelation 1 and 14, how it's shy. Daniel was at 5 and 10 about the Lord. And also Daniel 7:25 speaking about the Heavenly Father. So you got all these other scriptures that speak about the color. You got dudes that they don't even know them. Like, hold on, you too busy about fucking Revelation 13 and 12. Then you don't forgot about how to teach, how to know the color of the Most High.
That's right.
Or you know you too busy about trying to know everything else, but you don't forget about the 12 tribes. You gotta get to gear 1 and stay there, man.
Hey, what did Apostle McCarr say? Hey, man, you niggas need to learn how to do the alphabet.
Yeah, that's true. Like, you know, you know, top, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are things you should just know. But dudes want to be so deep in their fucking egos. Well, no, if you goddamn think you must go on to the twist. Basically what you call a sweet part of the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna get you the wrong way. And be skilled in that. You know?
The rest of it's bitter.
Yeah, a lot of it's bitter. Because the more knowledge you grow, the more grief you get. That's Ecclesiastes. The more you learn, the more you get mad. You be pissed off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. This is Sirach, chapter 6, verse 15. Nothing do it to countervail a faithful friend. His excellency is invaluable. A faithful friend is the medicine of life. And they that fear Yahweh shall find it. Whoso fear Yahweh shall direct his friendship aright.
And that friend is a word. And, you know, and it goes both ways, because like you have what you call a friend, or one in a lifetime friend, or one in a lifetime brotherhood. Yeah, you got some brothers in truth. Like and also the scriptures, you got one in a lifetime brothers, man. Cause you know you be in a world with a lot of niggas, but even in truth you deal with a lot of niggas.
Yeah.
But you might meet a certain individual that be a brother like, man, that wouldn't even flesh a kid, but he's more a brother than you than anybody else ever met.
Yeah.
That's just that 50-50. But that's also the word too. You know, the word is a friend too that you can depend on. Because what happens? Because when all hell breaks loose, it's gonna be there.
That's right.
Your Bible's gonna be there. Your Bible, the word gonna be there, man. Y'all bless me, y'all son gonna be there.
Okay. For as he is, so shall his name be awesome. My son, gather instructions from thy youth up.
Yeah, so my son, gather instructions from thy youth up, man. Gather wisdom from thy youth up, man. Okay.
Youth up, so shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age. Come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth, ploweth and soweth, and wait for her good fruits.
Yes, be as one that ploweth and soweth. So it means be one that's working. So you gotta work in this thing. You gotta work in the truth. You gotta do what you call your hands dirty. You gotta do the research. You gotta get down and dirty in this thing. But what for our fruits is what? The knowledge. Because then once you learn, then the knowledge comes to you. Like, oh damn, I learned something. Oh, I know that's what that's at. Oh, I know what that's at. Oh damn, I know that. That's the fruits of her, man. The knowledge. But you gotta put the work in to get the fruits. You got niggas, like I said again, 4 years in the truth already, then you know the whole shebang. That's impossible. This is not a fucking bachelor's degree. This is not some fucking college degree you do. This is not some MMA shit. This is the truth, man. This is the word of the Lord. This is as like unto living waters. You're always fucking learning. You're never at your best.
Right here, I got you. This Matthew 24:46. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find. So, Salaki, let me jump on. Salaki. This Matthew 24:44. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household?
And really who's
Who then is a faithful and wise servant?
Yeah, you can use that one phrase. Who's a faithful and wise friend? Servant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now you know what I'm saying? He laid down his life for his friends.
Whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Exactly. You ain't come and find something what do the work of the Lord. Do the work. On the hours and hours videos, right? Edifying, teaching. Go ahead.
Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods.
Yep.
But all his goods. But, and if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunkard, the Lord Yahushua of that servant shall come in that day when he looketh not for him.
Is that so? Basically, you start bullshitting, man. You start getting in a bullshit ass spirit, cause you man, this thing, this shit ain't never gonna happen. You get in a bullshit ass spirit. You look up, the Most High, the caster just about to destroy your ass, man. As Scripture say, don't put off day to day, unless suddenly you be what destroyed.
Right. And in the hour that he is not aware of, and in that hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
That's cool. Yeah, literally crying. Oh Lord, I thought it was like a prophesy in your name. But you stop working. How you gonna try to get the kingdom of heaven but you stop working? That mean, like, we know slothful dudes, man. We know some slothful dudes. So niggas be slothful. Yo, but they expect the kingdom, they expect the Lord to come give a person. Crazy as hell, man. Out of your fucking mind.
Hey, Slocky, I should have jumped up to 42 and started down. But I'm just read 42 right quick. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord Yahushua doeth come.
Yeah, it says you gotta watch, man. Watch what? The fucking prophecies. You say we occupy what? In prophecy. Watch what's going on in the world. Don't be this nigga that's out there. Here it is, like you got dudes, right? That be in your camp. You guys say, hey, man, what's going on in Israel right now? Niggas don't know. Niggas don't know what's going on. What's the hot topic? What's going on? You know about. You got something you even know about our business. Oh wait, huh? Our business got brought back up.
He didn't understand me though.
Hey, what the fuck? He don't understand to me that why our business came back. You know what I'm saying? Got brought all back. Niggas didn't even know. They didn't know what the hell's going on. Not even watching. So what the fuck are you doing, man? A lot of you niggas got your hands up your fucking ass, man.
Sleep.
Hands up your goddamn ass.
Slothful servant.
Not looking. Bullshit. Too busy trying to be a Mr. Know-it-all or fucking every other day Israelite. And still think you the truth. You niggas out of your fucking mind. Not know what niggas is blind out here, bro. How can you be blind still? How can you be in the truth and still be blind? Alright, that's crazy.
This is Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
And that's what faith is, man. So faith is what you gotta be spiritual to have faith. You can't be cardinal in this thing and so have faith. You gotta be a spiritual individual to have faith. Right? And we got faith in our bodies and our shot. We got faith in our power.
Right.
We got faith that America's gonna be destroyed. We got faith that Yahweh shall deliver us. We got faith that we're gonna be up the elect. We got faith in all that, man. We got faith that Isaiah 4:1. You know?
Nah, that's right.
We believe.
Okay, and we got that the Lord gonna bless us with that, man.
And we believe
that's a part of our rulership.
We believe that John the Baptist came back.
That's right.
We believe on all that. It's all through faith, man.
Nah.
And I think too, like, you don't have to believe. It's all through faith. We all have through faith, man. Because why we believe that we are the Israelites. You don't gotta believe, man. Vocab alone, you ain't gotta believe, man. Leave us alone. This nigga's obsessed with us, bro. You know? You ain't gotta believe what we say. But we're out here through faith. When these niggas trying to upgrade the faith. Or you're not speaking the true Hebrew. You're not speaking the true Lashwan Kodash. You're the Lord. Yahweh didn't speak Lashwan Kodash.
He spoke Aramaic.
You know, like, man, fuck you.
Yiddish.
Yeah, man, fuck you, man. That's our faith. We believe. You believe what you believe. And we're going to see who's right.
I'm going to jump down. This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please.
That's it. So without faith, it's impossible to please Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So if you ain't got faith, you can't please the Lord. The Lord is not. You could be a brother that barely know. You could be someone that's been with you for a year, but you got hella fire faith. But you gotta do that been with you 15 some odd years or whatever. But he ain't got no faith. Nigga barely believe. He just dares to be there. Because he's just out there. But he don't really believe. I mean, and it's cases like that. But it's all about faith. You can barely know shit, but you can have more faith than damn near half everybody in your group. It's all about having no faith in how much and how much at the end of the God is faith. Because see, when Jacob trouble come, it's all going to be based on the guy that had the most faith is the guy that's going to prosper the most in the time of Jacob's trouble. Right, the brother that had the most, not that knew the most, not the guy that knew the most scriptures, not the guy that could quote the most scriptures, not the dude that could break down Revelation 13th chapter the best, or 17th chapter, the 20th chapter, the 8th chapter, Daniel 7th chapter, the 12th chapter. We good. No, here, I get this, but that's about it. That's about it.
What y'all got going on?
What was just trying to do our script?
Yeah.
Hold on, give us a minute.
No, I'm just curious. That's why I got off the bus, bro.
You can't. He can't. I didn't even see him. He can't.
So towards the scriptures, we believe the so-called Negro that's in this was the Bible, right?
This is true.
That's true. And through the Spirit, right? Do people out there the first jump? Huh? Oh, who's your father?
My grandmother is Kamisa Apache. My grandmother I never met him. His name was Larry Snow.
You a Jackie way. He is. You're Israelite. So anybody who like, you might like a so-called white man, but you're an Israelite according to the Bible, right?
We all say so. We're all priesthood according to the law.
Yeah. No. But see, but it's only according to a certain group of people.
Yes.
So if you're on this sign, right? If you're one of these people right on this sign, you're an Israelite. Judah.
That's where Jesus came from.
Yeah, you're right.
The line of Judah.
But Jesus is not his name. His name is Yahweh. That's his name.
Yeshua.
Yeah. No.
Named after Joshua, the greatest warrior.
Yeah, you're right. What's the word? Yahweh.
That's why they named it. His brother, his name was Emmanuel. Because they say, wow, because the only select few knew.
Yeah.
God was right. We got a king.
Yeah.
That's what made him great.
Yeah.
He turned and gave up the whole treasure because a man only gave it's easy for a criminal to pass through the eye of a needle in the gates of heaven. So Jesus said he put it down, man. Like somebody else went up there for him. You see this part here? That's me. Chiricahua and Tunisia. I'm born than 40-something% Native American.
Oh, okay.
Well, if your father,
My father is Dutch. Dutch Irish.
He got the Irish in him. So see, if his father went back to the Irish, the Deutsch and the Irish, then to see, okay, but you ever heard of
tribal peoples too?
You ever heard of Oliver Cromwell?
No, sir.
Okay, well, Oliver Cromwell was killing off a lot of people that look like you,
Yeah.
but they go back to people that look like me.
I know.
Right? So he was killing them off before they was coming out of Ireland. Okay, he was killing them from over there because this so-called
history.
yeah, well, exactly. And it's a lot of your people, your mothers, foremothers
My
was
father.
having sex, was having babies by so-called Negroes in Ireland in that time before they was put out.
My grandma, my granddaddy dark like you.
Yeah,
My mama
Irish,
darker
yeah.
than her mom. Like she knows. I saw the picture. They ain't white. My mama and my grandma ain't white.
No, you Israelite, bro. You a Jackie.
Well, what's so-called
up? My blessed Steve Brown, man, from Augusta, Georgia. That's where I'm born at. Steve Brown, Jay Brown, oldest living relative. I know. That's why I started hitting the guard right here.
Yeah, well, see, with so-called white
You guys are fun.
right? But then so-called white people ain't white, right? So-called white people ain't white.
Yeah.
Right?
I know they don't even
They're
know.
red.
They lost.
Yeah.
But they hurt right here. You see so many lost people.
But their true color though is not this color, right? This is actual white,
Yeah.
right? Their color is actual red.
Yeah, they just missing
red
the
in the
melanin.
face. Yeah, no melanin, right?
Because they've been away
The
from
blood show forth through their skin, right? So they go back to so they're not white. They call it so white, but they're actually red people. So we just want to go ahead, bro.
What you got? Thank you. Please give me some screenshots.
The number is 1 and 18. And they assembled all the congregation together of the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigree after the families by the house of their father.
Yeah, so when you say the house of their fathers, that's why I was telling you when you went back to Ireland. You said you Deutsch and Irish, right?
Yeah,
Your
said
father.
He has a Deutsch because see, Burton, they trick you to the enemy center. They try to trick you to think like my name, Burton. They try to make you think it's an Anglo name. Right. There's no O in the Anglo rule. Elder Futhark give it an O. Elder Futhark call it Bergeron, which is cutthroat. So that means the Romans and England, they hired these Hessians from Hispania, the first Hispania, which was Germany and all that. They was a mix. Yeah, they hired them for mercenaries.
But that was the point of Oliver Cromwell.
Yeah,
okay? So his Oliver Cromwell's point was to get rid of the people that looked like so-called white people, right? Which they wasn't called so-called white at the time. They was England or Irish. They went by their Irish name. They weren't called white at that time. White is from here in America, right? Yeah. They was just first called white here. It's always Europeans or Anglo-Saxons or you know what I mean, something to that fashion. So during that time, he started killing them off and sending them over here to the Americans. Either some came over here for punishment, or some of them, when the majority of them was killed off. Okay, and they all, your people. That's why.
I'm either here.
No, you probably Judah.
I mean, I got one. I know I got that.
Yeah, you mostly probably Judah. Your father probably go back to Judah because he was probably so-called white looking. He was a Jake looking man, but your father.
Got black hair, brown eyes.
But your fathers after them came out looking like a so-called white man.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
Yeah. See, my mom, my grandma was born in Harrington, Texas. And down there it's right by the Gulf Coast, for Mexico. I thought we was Mescalero for a long time, but I taught my grandmother our heritage. And I started looking and teaching and learning and just praying. And he gave me something, because I just come back home. I was here 32 years, Tennessee. But the Lord gave me a little bit more knowledge. I know this is. I know that's it. Because my grandmother, she tried to play with me, man. She tried to say, I ain't never been on black man. I said, Grandma, left my step-grandfather when I was 11. I remember we were riding down the road talking about, what that song? They said, there's some kind of song you listen to. Anyway, she listened to this music. She had dude in the car, she riding around, she left for a black dude. Kind of like showing dude, he's talking. I know she getting it on. And she don't even have a consistent story for how she had my mom. She don't even have a consistent story for how she had my mom, right? So my mom don't know that. Dude's like, it's like, I know, like it's in here. Like, I'm woke. Like,
and you got the fake, and you got Edomites. You got Edomites that'll come and try to fake the way he is, but he just like that, right? That's just the spirit. You got those that'll come. You know what I mean? That you got. That's how you know the difference. Yeah. You know, some of them come. You can tell when somebody trying to fake it, trying to fake being a certain way.
That's the priesthood.
And then you got it. Then you get
that's why I have affinity for them.
Yeah. And he even understands the priesthoods. So he done seen it and heard it. So his spirit done caught on to it. Go ahead.
And this is Matthew 5, real quick. Matthew 5.
Yes.
And it's like in verses.
But you're the ones Oliver Cromwell was killing because our forefathers was breeding y'all, man. When y'all was coming, just like now you can look up this guy called Cash Warren. You ever heard of Cash and Michael Warren? And I looked him up one day. Cash and Michael Warren. His Michael Warren is Jay. He dark-skinned brother like me, but his son looked like a so-called white person. Looked like you. He looked like what you would call today a so-called white person. So this is one generation long.
We on the same mission. That's why God had me started here. We on the same mission. I like to thank you. Thank you for the talk.
This is Matthew 5:13. Ye are the salt of the earth, but the salt has lost its savior. But it shall be salted. It is therefore good for nothing, but to be cut, but to be cast out, to be trodden underfoot of men. And that's just with the salt of the earth. You know what I'm saying? This brother right here, you got some salt. You got plenty, you know, like the stick. Yeah, you know, salt to the stick.
My blessed told me keep the book out my nose, stay Zulu King. That's what he told me. Look, I had to hide my blood. I got 5 kids, 4 daughters. The Lord blessed me. He blessed me with 4 girls. You know why? Because that's how us men pass our blood on to our daughters. Because we got the XY chromosome. The daughter can't be born without that Y.
Well, your sons, your blessings come with your son.
Yeah, that blessing.
Your lineage, your line. You know what I mean? That line. See, your son, you can't come back to your daughters because your daughters are empty vessels, right? So the seed is within you. The seed, all your lineage, your seed is within the seed is within the man, right? So every child that you push forth into the earth is your child that you pushed into the woman, and she just took that child, she nourished it in her belly, and she brought that child to the earth. So y'all made a child together, but that seed, right? grass is grass, right? No matter what dirt, you can take any kind of dirt to work with. But it's still what? It's still gonna be that blue Kentucky, whatever fuck grass it is. Well, that's what it's gonna be, Judah. Well, that line was Judah, that line was Gad, that line, you get what I'm saying? It's always gonna be.
And what I like right
that
here,
seed.
because my blessed Steve, you asked me, he said, what you feel like today? I said, Waynesburg. See, I'm a fucking Dutch. I met music. I lived up here in Cookville for 30 some years, and everything in Cookville, we ain't cash, we didn't get it. Right. Because I'm big influence. I push Georgia all over my city. That's my city. Cookville, right here about you. I put so I take the soul. So like, I like his dad right there, that American flag. So I said, what you feel like? I told him I feel like. He said, no, man. That's all.
That's an awesome verse.
Well, no.
That's what he said. Like, he tried to teach me something.
Yeah, I get what you said, but he teach you wrong though.
No, I mean, he was trying to say,
there is no real America. Because when you speak of the flag, America represents death, right? So to make this, what did they do? They killed your people. When you said you Gad, right? Well, what did they do to your people?
68,000.
All right, so
only 5,000.
Right, so
3,000.
So under that flag would be that would that's who you either you go whichever one you go back to. But if you was directly a Gadite, then that was them killing your people. So you wouldn't want to represent that. You get what I'm saying? Hey, that's the spirit. Hey man, because Eminem said that he was embarrassed to call himself white. You know, Eminem said that. Eminem said that he didn't like that shit. He didn't like that feeling. He said he got that. What is it? He said he didn't get white because he's like, y'all are wrong. The way y'all treat the so-called Negroes in this world. You know, there's a lot of them don't like being called. They be ashamed of their inheritance.
I just want to grab this Genesis 49:3. Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength. Because see, that was Jacob's first son, and that's why his strength comes from what your son. So your strength is your sons. And Reuben, being a Seminole Indians, which is why Reuben, because while they wore what you call they wore what you call royal dainties.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? All about the lords.
So, like, okay, so here I want to share something you don't know about the Bible. So
they was very strong in war.
So when Esau, when Jacob get the blessings, and God come down and he gives the blessings to the children, you notice there's only one woman that God almost showed himself to. He showed his back to Hagar.
Hagar was Ishmael's mother.
Yeah, Ishmael is the one who received the blessing of the 12 tribes.
No.
That's what he said.
No, you got that wrong. Unto Isaac, Jacob goes the blessing. Okay, the blessing.
Oh, yeah, Jacob.
So it's not Ishmael, right? And the blessing was given. That's why Sarah had a son. Right?
In a second.
Yeah. So when you understand it, right? When Abraham was his wife was Sarah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now they had their son was Isaac. Their son was Isaac. Yeah. Hagar was the son of the bondwoman.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the slave woman.
Yeah.
Sarah was the free woman.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sarah was the wife of the Israelite wife. Okay. So her son was Isaac. Go ahead.
This is Galatians 3:16.
Yeah. That's right.
Now to Abraham, his seed were the promise made.
Right.
He saith not into seeds as of many, but as one, and to thy seed which is a Mashiach. Yeah. In this I say that the covenant that was confirmed before the Most High in a Mashiach, the law which was from 130 years after, concerning this annulled, that it should not make the promise of none effect. For in the heritage be of the law, it is none more of promise, but the Most High gave it to Abraham by promise. Whereof there served the law, it was added because transgression, so the seed should come to whom promises was made, and it was ordained by angels in the head of mediator. So basically, just going back to what? In my view, that she was called by Isaac.
My name is Joe. That's you. So if you look at the Upon Apache, okay, there's a reason why we don't like to call Indians. The Apache, Inda, is white. Inda means, we don't like that. The Inda, we call it, that's white. Right?
But Inda really means ear, Inda really means separate.
No. To us, the way that this sound.
Yeah, I got it.
And the word,
Like, because like you still say, you know.
so God spoke to me. God stayed in my life, right? So I had an affirmation about 2 weeks ago. I was reading the scripture in Habakkuk 3:19. The prophet Habakkuk, he says, God had gave me feet swift like the feet of a deer to tread on the most high mountain, the most high places. I always praise the name of the sovereign Lord, most high basically. In Atlanta, well, after I got out of my state sentence, I was in North Springs, and a deer come up to me, which means a lot to me because I had never had my totem or my spirit animal. And that's a stag. But he comes straight up to me and led me back through the woods, and I followed him fast. But he's talking about Habakkuk, he's talking about every obstacle I overcome because it say, the faith that of a mustard seed will say to this mountain, move here.
Yeah,
and that mountain will move there.
That's it.
It's a mustard seed. What happens when you plant a mustard seed and grow?
It grows huge.
It grows huge and mustard spread everywhere.
And that's it. And you got spunk, and you got that flavor, man.
My name's Joseph, man.
Oh, that's spirit to your name being Joseph.
I was named after 12.
You use
Coat of many colors meaning man of many tribes, man. Yeah. So, man of many brothers, basically. I am Crookville Joe. Just type in Crookville Joe. Y'all hit me up, man, for real, brothers.
Yeah, we be out here, like I said, we be out here every Saturday.
God bless you.
Man, how about Shalom, bless you, Shalom.
Shalom. Go in peace, brother.
That's it. Yeah, so
thank you for doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, no problem. We always out here, man. So it's our job. And, you know, like, Jake, I think a fucking will know it though. But anyway, it's like yeah, that nigga disappeared, bro. It's like nigga disappeared out of the middle of nowhere.
Hey, Ray, just for edification.
Yeah, this clarification. I ain't the hell.
This is what I'm just for right here. This is edification. I'm trying to my fucking phone, man. This shit ain't coming up. Right here, man. This is Romans. This is Romans 9, and
If I just talked about a middle of fucking nowhere, man. I didn't even see this guy. I'm over here teaching. Y'all see the man pull up?
Nah, you can't see him. Y'all can't see him.
Oh, he seen him. Oh, man, I feel like dude was
But he tapped me. I wonder why he was tapping me.
What the hell? But yeah, but it's gonna show you, man. Hey, man, you know, but dude, like, he talked too goddamn much. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's Jake. Yeah, so
but you know, that's Jake.
Yeah, you got some, you know, this guy's
excited.
He was excited.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got, you know, let Jake do his thing, whatever. But it shows you what we were speaking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to, like, you just come up with it nowhere.
Hey, this right here, let me go. This is Romans. This is Romans 9 and 4. Who are Israelites to whom pertaineth their... This is Romans 9 and 1. I say the truth in Hamashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bring me witness in the holy, in the Rakakwadash, that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in mine heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed for Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites.
That's it. So according to the flesh, who are Israelites, man. That man definitely is an Israelite. Because why? Through the Spirit. That's what we already talked about. That ain't about the outward appearance. It's about the inward, the heart. You know, he had a very, what you call, a salty spirit. Yeah. He had spoke to him. He got more spoke to dudes that are dire in the truth.
Yeah.
You know?
Who are Israelites to whom pertaineth their adoption, and the glory and the covenants, and the giving of the law and the service of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and of the promise, whose are fathers and of whom are concerning the flesh Hamashiach came, who is over all Yahweh blessed forever. Not as though the word of Yahweh have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
Exactly. So because you got dudes that what you call Israelites, but they're not Israelites. Meaning what? So right now, a lot of people, they're not considered as Israelites. You know what I'm saying? They're wicked as hell, man. They're not in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
That's what by Isaac shall thy seed be called. That's the whole point. That only has Romans 9, man.
Yeah,
because Isaac shall thy seed be called. You know what the dudes try to say a lot, and a lot of people get that mixed up. That it's all Ishmael. But no, it was Isaac shall thy seed be called, man. See, because Isaac who the Lord chose, and Isaac, you know, it goes on down the line.
That is they which are the children of the flesh. These are not the children of Yahweh, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed.
Yeah, exactly, for the seed. And the seed is scattered all over through the world, man. And that's why I said again, you gotta be spiritual. Because he already identified himself on the tribe. He said, wait, he said he went to Gad or Zebulon? He
know he Gad. He know he either Gad or Judah.
Yeah, he talks going over to Issachar, but he
No. At first he said, but he said he gotta be between Gad and Judah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know? But I'm gonna show you, man, what? Because you're gonna have a lot of brothers that's gonna look like.
He knew Levi was a priesthood. He said, they the priesthood.
Yeah, he knew it.
So he done heard it.
Yeah, he done heard it.
He done heard it. That's the spirit, man.
Yeah. Then, like I said again, they give public gets back in the day. You know, it's out of fucking nowhere. You know, but it's all I said again. It's energy too. It's spiritual, bro. It's a very like a spiritual journey. You know, shit just be happening. You be like, oh, whoa, what the fuck are we doing? It's all through the spirit, bro.
That is that which is the children of the flesh.
It's not the scripture say about the spirit. It's not scripted. All right? This is not scripted, man.
Where we at? That which they are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of Yahweh, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed. For this is the word of promise. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh, according to election, might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. It was said unto her, the elder should serve the younger.
Yeah, we're still about what, Jacob and Esau. Go ahead.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
That's it. Jacob had the most high love, but Esau have he hated. So, the Lord loves the so-called Negro Latin American, but the Most High hates the so-called white man. Right?
What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness in Yahweh? Yahweh forbid. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy upon whom I will have mercy. I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, that showeth mercy. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Therefore have the mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will harden. Thou wilt say unto them, thou wilt say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will?
Let's see, who hath resisted the will of the Lord? You can't, the Most High, like I said again, this was the Psalms of the man's going to other than the man goes his own way. And like we said again, you can't resist the will of the Most High. And he said he jumped off of the bus. He said he's sitting there, he came and jumped off the bus. Go ahead.
This is Mark 3 and 33. And he answered them, saying, who is my mother or my brother? And he looked round about on them which sat about him, and said, behold, my mother and my brother. For whosoever shall do the will of the Most High, the same as my brother and my sister and mother. And that shows right there, is do the will of the Most High is his work. And he got excited to see the work. Okay, he got excited and he wanted to learn and hear scriptures. We're out here to break with the elect. Okay? And that's why we're out here, man, to do miracles of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to get out who he is, to get out who Yahweh Shem Yahushua is. Okay?
And you can tell, yeah, that fire, he just had it, because that's Jeremiah, what, 20 and 9.
And he couldn't go to no church.
Yeah, no,
he couldn't go to no church to say all that.
Yeah, no, he couldn't. No, he couldn't. They kick his ass out.
I kick him out the church. What the fuck you talking about some 12 tribes of Israel?
Yeah.
Like, well, Christians, nah, hell no. See, and it shows that there's only select few men that's out here. This is what we're out here to do. Okay, is do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And keep it moving.
Yeah, he need a lot to get off his chest, man. You know? But that's how it be. When you learn something, you gotta you just utter it. You know what I'm saying?
And he said that's the way he is because of the shame that he got of his people. Of the people that look like him. He so ashamed of themselves. That's why I'm the way I am. Because of them. Because of what they do. So they look down on people that's in the dark race, so-called Negroes. So basically saying, and he's out. That's why I do what I do. That's why that's why he always is. Because he's ashamed of being so-called white. To be called. Hey, that's right. Eminem said that same shit.
Yeah.
You know?
See, man, hey, like I said, that right, we keep saying about being spiritual and the fact that most sides show it. Because like I said, the spirit is not fucking scripted, bro. You know what I'm saying? Things just come up out of the middle of nowhere. Dude, you know, through the spirit just jumped out of the middle of nowhere. I didn't even see the guy. I'm like, what the hell? In my face. Like, what the fuck? You know, I'm over here, you know, because you be teaching, you ain't really, you know, you gotta be more circumspect though, but, you know, you be, yeah, what the hell, niggas come out of the middle of nowhere. You know? But I show you how the spirit is. The spirit is not fucking scripted. You like shit that happens out of the middle of nowhere. You meet people that are just what you call, you meet different characters, man. I ain't doing this work. You meet all types of different. You meet all different types of people that you never met before. All different type of characters. You know what I'm saying? Because Dick come in different type of fashions. You know.
This is Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24. Man's goings are hard of the Lord.
Yeah, so man's goings are of the Lord. So the Most High, like he said, through the Spirit, jumped on him, had him jump up to the bus. You don't want to meet, conversate with us, whatever. He did a lot of talking, but he said much to do because he was just too busy, just you know, just going. Hey man, but hey, look, he you know, he might come back.
I want to give him that Romans 9.
Yeah. Hey, what does you say 1 Corinthians 3? We playing what you call what the seed. We playing the seed. That's why the Most High to get increase. Now the brother come back in the spirit, he gotta be more quieter. You know what I'm saying? We was letting him get it all out. We can tell he was excited and shit.
He's excited.
He's excited.
Yeah, he was excited to hear us even tell him.
He felt joy in that, man.
And you know if I was talking about no Edomite, you know, it's just a girl, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's different. You can tell someone who's basically got the same belief as you.
Exactly.
Anyway.
He was happy about the fact that he was right here.
Yeah.
And he's cool with being, and then too, and you know what I'm saying, everybody want to be a nigga till you gotta be a nigga. He cool with being a nigga.
Yeah, he don't mind.
He's cool with it. He's cool because he know his people go back to him. You know, like he say, he tell his right, he ride with his grandma. Grandma, we was wrong. You know, grandma, she, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's great, man. You know, Jake, you know, it's Jake's spirit. And you can, it's a forcible spirit, right? It's you can tell when somebody faking the fun. You know what I'm saying? The fun, you can see when it's being phony.
But
you can see when the motherfucker just been. He's like, he said, please, I've seen my grandma.
Because I know it's in the spirit, like
he said his grandfather's dark.
And when he first came in real quick, I was like, you know, what the fuck is this? It put up in my face. I'm like, you know, but I said, but dude, just like, as soon as you look at it, you know, that's a Jake. Because you're saying, you gotta, that's the spirit of the Lord. When the spirit of the Lord did it with you, you know. That's why she said, you have us woman that we know all things.
Our people fucked up. And you can see he's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
That's why he said he do what he do just to despite the so-called white man.
Yeah.
Just to go against him. Just his way of going against him is becoming low.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the way they see it. Making himself low, the lowest form, to just because he don't want to have nothing to do with it, man. Yeah. But yet then you got these people that'll listen to our music, but that you can tell the difference between the people because it's a charisma, it's a spirit. You know, your spirit is different, man.
And
you know,
we read that in Matthew 5:14. You are the salt of the earth.
Yeah.
So you know, and we know Jake. We be around our people all the time.
Yeah.
We know niggas, and we know niggas. We see one.
Right.
We do. That's why you can't judge a book by its cover, man. You can't judge a man on his outward. And like it's why the spirit is right up on that topic. You can't judge a man by his outward appearance.
And that's why you niggas need to read. Because I forgot we got the book with that. I could have brought like a book by Oliver Cromwell. But that's the point to it. That's why Jake need to read, pick up books, so you will understand it's not about like nature knows no color line. You know, that's a heavy book about Europe, about how the so-called white woman in Europe was laying with so many so-called Negroes, and they weren't even called Negroes at that time, but they were Europeans, they were Anglo-Saxons. They were laying with them at that time, and they was having so many babies that was coming out looking like different nations, man. You know, some was looking dark skinned, some was looking like Esau. You know what I'm saying? Some was, looking like some everything. So you got these males that's come out looking like Cash War, like I told them about. You got them come out, they look like a so-called white man, but you look at who his natural birth seed father is. He a dark skinned Jake. Yeah. You know, he don't look nothing like his father. He looks like he's like a so-called white businessman walking up and down the fucking street. You know? But hey man, but that's why you need to read. You need to learn history. You need to understand that it's more than what you see. You know, like, what's that? It's more than meets the eye.
Yeah, man, like being a troop is a beautiful experience, man. It's experience that you could really never honestly say that you was did in the world. Cause like you come right, teach the word, man. You meet like we just met the brother looked like he was a bum, but through the spirit of power was an angel. Like we met this brother Joseph. You know what I'm saying? He was in just a turned up, a fiery, excited, you know what I'm saying, spirit. You know, but it was beautiful though, man. And like this too, you see everything, man. You experience a lot of things be doing this work, and that's why we like doing it, cause we're inspired. You know, we be hot. You know what I'm saying? We be in that excited spirit. We be controlled with it. You know, we gotta learn how to have control and shit. But cause being in the world, people want to turn their fucking self-control. You know, but being a truth, you learn how to be inspired, but hot, but with control, man. You know.
But right here, I want to get this right here. This is where I was going right here.
The spirit, man. Today, like I said, man, we have certain type of spirit that's when we all over the place with the spirit, man. Hey, we all over the place. It's hard to keep up. It's it's hard to keep up with the spirit sometimes, man. You be here, you be there, you be here, you be there, you be over there, man. That's how the spirit be. You can't do, like I said again, man. You can't fake this shit, man. You can't fake it.
But this is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 12. Therefore, spring there even or what?
No. Jump down to 16.
This is Hebrews 11, verse 16. But now they desire a better country.
Yeah, now they desire a better country. That's the kingdom of heaven. But we desire a better country. So this shit right here is garbage. America's through. I mean, look at my man's right. You know, my man, he came up the bus and shit. Oh, you know, he like, man, he probably, and we probably said, fuck America. Yeah, he down for that. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I got so much to
Yeah,
but now they desire a better country, that is in heavenly. Wherefore the Most High is not ashamed to be called their God.
That's it. That's the kingdom of heaven. A better country where the Most High is not ashamed to be called our power. Go ahead.
For he had prepared for them a city. By faith, Abraham, when he was tried, offered up Isaac, and he that had received the promise offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was said that in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
And that's just about Isaac shall thy seed be called. And you got a lot of people, like I said, they get misconstrued with that between Isaac and Ishmael. Ishmael was cast out, but it was Isaac that was chosen. And Isaac got Jacob, and Jacob got to do the 12 patriarchs. And now you got us not a day.
That go back to the 12 princes.
Yeah.
He told Hagar her son would have 12 princes, but it wasn't the seed. It wasn't the 12 tribes.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't because we don't come out of Ishmael. Right? We don't come out of Ishmael.
When the promise wasn't given, and
that's where that Muslim shit comes from too.
Yeah, the promise wasn't given up to Ishmael.
It was given to Isaac, man.
They was to be a great people, but they wasn't. But the promise wasn't.
They weren't chosen. They weren't deep chosen. They weren't given the laws, statutes, and judgments like we were. Still a separation between. Yeah.
Accounting that the Most High was able to raise him up, even from the dead, from which also he received him in a figure. By faith, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. By faith, Jacob, when he was a dying, blessed both the sons of Joseph in worship, leaning upon the top of the staff.
Now Joseph being Manasseh and Ephraim, okay? Manasseh and Ephraim, and it's just talk about it's just all through faith. Everything we do out here is all through faith, man. Everything is like Jill shows me, like I said again, it's going to be straight through faith. It's all, that's why your faith gotta be, if you ain't got nothing else, then you gotta have faith, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got you. This Genesis 17:20. And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him and will make him fruitful and will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation.
And you look at the Arabics, man, they're a great nation, man. They're a great nation, man. And that was true. But then that's when you get this whole Muslim thing from, and all this shit that Ishmael was talking. No. Isaac shall I see. called. It was Isaac. It's how it shot. Alright, so with that, so we're going to play this Abanawa.
Yehovah, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, and Dust.
Come on, say other person, give us some day. Shalom.
Shalom.
Well,